having your own home. I tell you that the insights from this video will enable you to put yourself on that path to making it a reality. Now, owning a home is the keystone of wealth, and it encompasses both financial affluence and emotional security. My name is Tinu, and you are welcome back to the second episode of Korex. And I'm very excited for my show today because I've got an amazing guest, and you'll get to meet who I'm talking to today right after the break. Welcome back to the show, guys. Like I said before the break, I have an amazing guest, and today we are going to be talking to arguably one of the best in the game, and I'm talking about the one, the only Coach Spark. He is a real estate coach and consultant. Welcome to the show, Coach. It's so good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, you're looking good, I must say. Thank you for honoring our invite. So kindly just introduce yourself to our guest quickly.
You look good, and I'm Coach Spark of Vaje, Nigeria's national real estate coach. Sales a coach, I mean to say.
Coaches
Sales.
don't play, right? Okay, so you are a real estate coach and consultant. Like, what do you guys do exactly? What is your job as a consultant, as a coach in real estate?
A coach is a guide, that's one. Two, a consultant is like a god. What I mean, I'm not saying that I am supreme. What I'm saying is that people like us, to some extent, are players in the game in such a way that we are there to guide you and to put you through. As a coach, to guide you and to ensure that you don't make certain mistakes when it comes to that particular area of industry.
Yes.
And so being a real estate coach, real estate matters, things you should do.
Yeah.
Those are the years we come in. And consultations, experiences and all that.
So how long have you been in this field of coaching and guiding people?
4 years. Not too long, but they say it's not about how long, but how well. We've done massive, wonderful works in 21 states in the country.
No, that's cool. So what would you say is the challenges or like the biggest challenge that you face as a real estate coach?
Challenges? That could be only when you get a particular kind of firm or a company who do not want to believe or listen to the way you want it to be done. Let me give you an instance. It's now that we have a company, and then the other time I spoke to a firm in Nigeria. That was one of the eastern parts of the country. I said, why don't we do it, let's get a particular training for this particular set of people, and structure it this way. And they got their own style. I'm not saying their styles cannot be edited or whatever. Yeah. But that particular time, what we were proposing will better their brand. When they tried theirs, we came back to square one, and in 7 months later, we came back to start from where I proposed earlier. Wow. So that's one of the challenges we can actually have, generally. Okay,
so there's this very popular misconception I'm sure a lot of people have. So, I mean, there's always a confusion of, a real estate consultant, a real estate agent, what are the differences between these terms?
A real estate consultant, a real estate agent.
Yes.
Like I said earlier before, that we have the place of the consultant being like a god, and the agent is someone that can just assume, okay, I want to start selling properties, and they start putting that together and collecting agency, and it can start today and today. But someone who is verified, who has been from time to time, is seen to have proven wonderful results, like a kind of god. You can call that a consultant. Now, so a consultant is someone who partner with a real estate firm, legally, officially, and has proper knowledge of consultations.
So, Coach, I would like to ask this question that I'm sure a lot of us, have in mind. As a prospective buyer that wants to go into real estate, what would you say are the basic requirements to look out for before purchasing a property?
Thank you so much for that question, because that's quite sensitive.
Yeah.
But when it comes to real estate investment, most times, one of the most important part of it is the real estate security. So when it comes to buying property, making purchases, number one, people buy people. Yes, the product is nice, but do your check. Look at the basics of the company. What I mean by that is that, do they have an office? They are packaged on moneyless now, in suits. You gotta be careful. I know what I'm saying. Now, so do they have an office? That's one. Then two, the structure they have in-house. The product could be very nice, but the people, then that thing. I've seen cases where people actually buy properties that are very genuine, but they have problem with allocation. So what do I mean by that is that that's the system. So after dealing with the part of or the place of the location of the company itself, their own base, look into the areas of the product. What is product in the area? I'm talking about the things that makes up that product. The land title. What title does it has? You know, and then is it accessible? It's wanting to buy a very nice title property, but you cannot enter your property. So that's so it now means that getting to know the property is accessible, it has a good title, and then you have done your check also to know that the company will allocate you your property at the end of the day. It's a very sensitive area. Then the last part of it is price. That is very important, but that should come last.
Okay. So would you think or would you say that Kayode Obembe as a firm, as a company, meets up with this requirement? What is your take on the brand?
Well, thank you so much for that question. It's very vast. I won't be here in the first place in the show to say anything about that area if probably the company has not done their own due diligence. I'm a national relations coach in Nigeria, Coach Spark, currently rated number 5 in Africa in some countries. I will tell you that Kayode Obembe has done their due diligence.
Do you specialize in all of these areas, you know, like residential clients, property development, even consulting firms? So do you specialize in one or all of this?
Okay, good, fantastic question. I'm a coach.
Yeah.
There is no coach without players. Now what I mean is, my specialty, that's your question.
Yes.
As a coach, I train from the management level,
The
consultant level, to build your marketers. We train firms in other industries also, solar industry. We also have the area of the hospitality in the hotels, cars, automobiles, and all that. Train the management. We structure their company. So some of this is there are things we are used to. So in my field, we talk about coaching. It depends on the bundle, I call it bundle, that the company in question is looking at for. We can offer them.
So that's like package.
Yes, we have different packages, different levels. Consultants, training, marketing, sales. We have the place for the management, office etiquette, and so many others and all that.
Yeah, that's cool. So what would be your advice to anybody? I'm sure there are people watching this video and they're wondering, I want to become a real estate consultant, how do I go about it? So what's your advice for them?
Walk into a reputable establishment as a real estate company, because you can learn from there.
Okay.
The real estate is actually a very great business, and in fact the business of God himself. Let me put it to everyone that's watching, the viewers out there, that the business of real estate is business of God. Let me give an instance. In the book of Genesis 1:1, he said God created the heavens and the earth. When God created the heavens and the earth, what he did was he created real estate. So that was the foundation. For creating real estate, what did he do next? He said he hovered around the deed. That was site inspection. So he did site inspection, inspected the earth, and he said the earth was without void and what? Without form. That was what means that the earth was not surveyed. So he did all this to pick coordinate properly and to ensure everything was in place. And when after doing all this, he looked at it and said he divided the waters from the dry land. That was sandfield. I'm trying to tell you that if I go deeper and explain more to the area of development, where he had to plant Garden of Eden, it became the first estate. Now, what I'm saying is that the first job on earth from the scriptures as a Christian was that the real estate. So partner with the real establishment and learn in the job. Be teachable. Those that want to partner can start from Obembe, Kayode Obembe and co, and we start from there. We help you out. We'll guide you.
Yes, thank you so much for coming on the show. I mean, we still have a lot of other segments, but quickly, social media handles, how can we reach you? Anybody that wants to talk to you,
Thank you for that honor. Coach Spark of Virgin. Instagram is at Coach Spark of Virgin. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, every account. That's just it. There's no other differences. And it's free. Connect with me.
All right, there we have it for our interview. Let's go enjoy our video of the day, and we'll be right back.
When it comes to success, there is rarely ever a time when luck comes into play. Hard work, however, always comes into play. Hard work does not offer a guarantee of success, but without it, there is a guarantee. The guarantee of failure. The harder I work, the luckier I get. The harder I work, the richer I get. The harder I work, the greater my success.
Alright guys, you are welcome back to the show. Now before I let Coach go today, we are going to play a little game. So Coach, I'm going to be asking you a couple of these or that questions. Are you ready for me?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Okay, so country or city?
Country.
Extravagant or minimalist?
Minimalist.
Home office or playroom?
Home.
Home?
Home.
Home office?
Home. Office.
Oh, okay. So would you rather have an in-house library or a bar?
In-house library.
So you're a reader. Okay, so pool or jacuzzi?
Jacuzzi.
Okay. Raw land or already built land? If someone wanted to give to your house now, say, Coach, I want to build this house. Which one would you pick? A real house, like an already built house, or a raw land?
Raw land is fine.
Okay, smart one. In-house theater or a gym?
In-house. No, I want a gym.
You want a
I want a
gym?
gym.
Nice. Okay. So would you rather have a bathtub in your bathroom or a shower?
A shower.
Okay. So would you rather collect a roadside property or a developing property?
A developing property.
Smart one. Alright, that's all we can say for the show today. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and make sure to check us out again on our next episode. Do not forget to follow the company at Kayode Obembe Co. Limited, and you can also reach out to us on our website www.kayodeobembe.com. and if you wish to follow me as well, TWENORA_on Instagram, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.